Nobita Kisa, hello anh Nguyễn, hello. Chào mừng mọi người. Ôi, từ đã. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ là stream 3D nên là chúng ta phải chỉnh một số thứ. Chào mừng mọi người đã đến với stream của Motown. Nên mọi người có khỏe không? Ở Việt Nam bây giờ là chắc tầm 12, 11 rưỡi rồi ha. Mọi người thức muộn ghê á. Hello, welcome in. Để Mocha chỉnh một số thứ ha. Tại vì Mocha có redeem cả 2D cả 3D á, nên là mỗi lần chuyển lại phải chỉnh một cái khác nhau. Let's see. Thực ra thì hôm nay cũng không ấy được cái redeem nào, tại vì cái scene này Bram setup thì sẽ không có redeem. Thì nó sẽ không có mấy cái blueprint redeem của Mocha, nên là hôm nay chúng ta tạm không redeem ha. Để xem if Bram is ready. Để Mocha bật cái này lên just in case. Tiểu thư ngồi trong thần thái ngút ngàn. Cảm ơn anh đã quá khen. Nhờ có Bram setup kiểu scene rất đẹp nên là chúng ta có thể ngồi ở trong cái biệt thự này. Bên mọi người có thấy nhìn rõ hay là nhìn mờ mờ ảo hơi mờ đúng không? Cháu không biết là làm thế nào cho nó hết mờ để xem. Không biết có cách nào cho nó high definition tí. Streamer but streamer ok, vậy chắc là ok rồi. Chúng ta sẽ sớm gia nhập với cả channel bên Prime, nên là mọi người hãy tận hưởng một số thời gian yên bình trước khi chúng ta join. Send an invite. Hello, Prime. Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. If you send an invite, I do not see it. I feel like I never receive an invite. Oh, I see it. Okay, now I see it. Prime,
Okay.
you say you're not here yet.
Oh. I restarted it. Let me try to send another one.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I should run ad on my channel too. 2 ads, so you can. You have to sub to us to see. Hello, Maku. Hello, Maku is on YouTube today. She's crazy.
Hello. I think I sent it.
Okay. Let me actually just turn off the music because you're a little bit low on my end, so I'm just gonna turn you up.
Yeah. No worries. I might be low on my end as well.
Oh, okay. Have you heard of the game? It's a Vietnamese game, but it's completely in 3D. It's called Phở Anh Hai. Have you heard of that?
That's supposed to be the scary, spooky one, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or comedy?
Well,
I haven't seen anything about it. I've heard about it. You talk about it. But
I love you, Boba. Here. Someone in my chat is saying that we look like them, but the model is so pretty. But everything else looks like the game. Hello, hello, White. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in, Marcus.
yeah, I'll have to check it out. That'd be fun.
Yeah, you should play it one day. Đi chào cho vui rồi đi tắm tới đây. Ok ok đi tắm đi, đi tắm đi. Tắm muộn thế này là sẽ bị ốm á.
I'm slowly gonna work my way into horror games, I guess.
Oh.
I bought a heart rate monitor. So
On
I'm gonna try
Amazon?
to find stuff that. Yeah. I bought a heart rate monitor. Oh, thank you for the applause, Hypnotic. And you just put it on and then you link it to a computer.
Oh.
But the idea is because I got the idea off of like Game Changer. The idea is anytime that your heart rate goes above 20 above resting, like you have to do something or like you lose a point, whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
It'd be
But like
so over.
yeah. So it would be fun. I'd have to do like a bunch of tests and stuff in order to see like, you know, what works best or whatever. But I think that would be pretty fun. Like find like punishments that will raise your heart rate as well. So like, you know, eating spicy food or like doing workouts and stuff. And
Playing
then,
League of
like,
Legends would also get your heart rate up. I'm just saying.
Playing League of Legends. Absolutely.
I'm just saying. Hello, Yuna. Hello, Laura. Welcome in. But yeah, I think that would be fun. You should also play Dead by Daylight. Oh, thank you
Did
for
I
the
just
clap, Monty.
somehow got removed as myself from the host? That's wrong.
I knocked into your channel and then so I think we are streaming together.
Okay. Great.
Yeah. So when Boba told me 30-minute prior, I was like, okay, that might be enough time. And then now it's like, well, that's not enough time. We have like 15 minutes left, so we can like chat around and then watch the music premiere, and then you can have more time to talk about the stuff that you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we can talk about the project a little bit.
Yeah.
You did some artwork for it, and you also like
True, I did.
Yeah, we'll pull that up as well. Where did we start with it?
I think you started with your
karaoke,
guitar
right?
first.
Yeah. But you had like a Halloween karaoke.
Oh yes.
And you were inviting people to sing like villain songs and stuff.
Yeah, yes, I did that. Yeah. But I don't remember much after that because like I don't remember a lot of stuff. So when you're like, how did it started? I do not remember. But I remember you saying it would be great to sing Bury a Friend. And then I remember you working on the instrumental for it. I don't remember if that was supposed to be for the karaoke. But it eventually turned into the whole cover.
Yeah. Because I recorded a karaoke track for you to like sing along to. I think I sent you a bunch. I sent you like Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah.
I sent you This Is Halloween. I sent you Spooky Scary Skeletons.
Yep. I remember my first time hearing all these Halloween songs because I don't usually go out during Halloween, and this is my first time. It's like Ghostbuster. My first time hearing Ghostbuster song. And it's also like the first time hearing Spooky Skeleton.
Yeah. Had you heard Bury a Friend by that point? Or
nope.
had you
Nope.
I think you mentioned it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember hearing you sing. I think you joined a karaoke at that point, but like I remember you had like a very like nice like soft tone. And I was like, "Oh, you would be like really fun at singing like you'd be like really fun at singing like Billie Eilish and stuff." So I recommended Bury a Friend because like it was one of my favorite songs. What was your initial? I guess what do you think of the song?
I first I was like, this is a really hard song because I feel like for like rap song, you just have to be fast and make sure you're on beat and kind of like be a little bit aggressive about it. But I think that for soft songs is there's a lot more technique that go into it just because there are so many way that you can sing about the song. So yeah, I think Billy did a really good job. It's a really hard song to sing. The beat is also pretty hard to catch because it's not really repetitive. Like it looks repetitive, but I feel like all the verses are different. So it's like, oh, this is a really
Mhm.
hard song, but it's a really good song. So I like it personally. But it's like
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah, yeah. It's a really weird song too. If you listen to the instruments in the background and stuff, like there's a dentist drill at some point.
Oh,
Like it's just unsettling, unnerving. The
uh,
original mix, the original video is also pretty scary as well.
yeah. I
Um,
haven't watched it yet because
just like
I'm too scared to watch
oh,
it.
okay.
I only like hear the audio. I haven't watched it.
Mhm. Um, yeah, yeah. And so what was there any reason you wanted to do this cover, or just like, oh, wait, no, let's do a song, and then just happen to like, oh, I learned this one already, might as well hop straight into it.
Yeah, I think I mean the song, like I've never listened to it, but when I hear the audio, because when you send me the guitar, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna listen to the audio. It is a really fun song, I think, to do. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this song. Um, and then I like looked up because like whenever I do a song, I wanna like see like what the art is gonna look like. So I look up the art, and it's a
Mhm.
really fun concept because she has a lot of like photos that like her on the bed with like a bright light. So I think like all like the art looks very nice. Like the angle and the lighting it looks really, really nice. So I'm like, okay, I've gotta do the art, which we did, and I just need to find it. I have it, I just need to pull it up. But yeah, and then I'm like, well, it's gonna be fun to do a full cover because I want to do full cover for this song and then the two Vietnamese song that we did, and then I did it with Leo as well. It's just I just have to like get to
Mhm.
it, I think, because I feel like with friends, it's just like the project just kind of get forgotten in the back. So I forgot about it for a little bit. You forgot about it. Like I completely forget about it. And then I was like, oh, like did I finish with the mix? I have not. So I should like get back to the mix. So yeah, I feel like the longer we leave it, I just like keep forgetting to get on it. So that's why it took so long to complete. But I mean, yeah, it's a fun project to do in general, and I liked how you did with the guitar. It was really easy to follow.
Yeah. I really like the acoustic versions of it on YouTube
Mm,
and stuff.
yeah.
Um, and like I love the harmonies that they do between the two of them. They're just like my favorite, like duo, like or one of my favorite duos. Especially when it comes to the acoustic stuff. Um, there was a little bit of like that was missing from like the acoustic versions and stuff like that. It had a little bit of that like extra eeriness and stuff. That I wanted to throw back into it. And that's like in some of the guitar, like that little guitar break where it's just like the guitar, and like a little bit of distortion. Um, and that's basically like you just take the guitar and you bend it, like you grab the neck and you bend it
Oh.
forward. So like you play it, and then just like a slight bend, and you can hear that weird like distortion,
Oh. I hear it.
and like
Yeah.
just having that small little bit there was really fun to just keep the creepiness and unsettledness. I think I just like creepy stuff in general, and I really like the video. I love the lyrics, like I love like the idea of like befriending a ghost, and they're like, "Hey, why aren't you scared of me? What's
You
wrong
have a
with you?"
ghost as your wife, so that checks out. You like the scary
Yeah,
stuff. But yeah, I'm
yeah.
actually surprised to hear that you
Um,
like the scary stuff because when I cover like Ashita, like I was really scared. But you're like, oh, this is so fun. I'm like, oh, okay. Because like usually you
yeah.
do like more like acoustic stuff and more like I don't know, like wholesome, cozy kind of slice of life stuff. So I don't see you do a
Mhm.
lot of horror related stuff. So I don't think that's like in one of your brand, which might need to incorporate that into 2026.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I love scary stuff. I love the occult. I love hearing ghost stories. I love we did that little ghost stories like telling stream.
Mm-hmm.
Like last year.
Yeah, I
I
was
just
very
love
scared.
hearing
I
about
couldn't
it. I love
stay.
like oh no. Um, but yeah, and I think in the we're looking at the art here. I love the art, by the
Yeah,
way.
I have it pulled up here. Let me pull up on my stream as well.
Just like the spotlight of like you just imagining someone walking into the room and like turning the light on, or like not even turning the light on. It's just like the light from the door peeks into the room, and then you just see like these two crazed like on asylum patients, just like
Yeah.
they're like, "Hey there, do you want to hear a song?"
You'll hear a song, join a karaoke session every Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah, when I was
yeah.
drawing this one, I was thinking it was like, yeah, asylum patients. And this is like in the hospital, is what I envision. It's just like one of the room.
Hmm.
It's like this.
Yeah. But the concept was always there. Like I always had the early concept of like the like the one line where it says like when we all fall asleep, where do we go? Like I thought
Yeah.
of like the lights turning on and like them just disappearing.
Mm,
I'll talk about a little bit of that later, in the influence and stuff.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, let me go ahead and so the scene that I have set up right now is a little bit of that. I'll go over like the different atmosphere stuff. I learned more as I went along. I also upgraded my model a little bit, so some of it's like a little bit old, some of it's like a little bit new, but I definitely want to do more of these type of videos as well. I think there's a lot of possibility there, in just like doing it better and stuff as well. But I think originally I tried to do the 2D animation. I had a very clear idea of what I wanted, but I just
Mm,
couldn't get it there with what I was doing. And I just wasn't. I knew I wasn't really going to be happy with it. That's another reason why it took so long. Um, and like definitely I didn't think it was like anything that was going to be worth like sharing. So
I
that's
think
when I pitched for
anything
like,
is
hey, what
worth
if we try this
sharing
in
though.
3D? That's very fair. That's very fair.
Because my philosophy is that even if it's not good, just post it anyway. Because I have like covers that I did from like 2 years ago, and I had like the mix and the art and everything. But I waited so long to post it that now when I listen to it back, it's really, really bad. Like in my opinion, it sounds really bad, but like I don't want to post it now because all of the stuff that I've been doing is like a better quality, and I had to like post this like really Asian cover that sounds really bad, but I have it like everything done, like the music video and everything is done. So I feel like if you don't post it now, you're gonna regret it. And also, if you post it now, 2 years later, when you are better, you can post like a new version of it that looks better, and then you can like look back to see, oh, like this is how much I've grown. So that would be fun as well.
Yeah. No, I think I learned a little bit of that through art. Like, was just like, hey, just release it, let it suck, and then come back to it later.
Yep.
Yeah, I think part of that was with this project as well. Like towards the end, like I was like, I could try to make this better, but it's never gonna get released. And I was like, but there's so many more projects I want to do and stuff. So
Yeah,
yeah, I
yeah,
should do this.
yeah. Finish your
Um,
project before the year is over. That's good.
um, but yeah, I think we were trying to aim for maybe a Halloweenish release, but then there was like, yeah, I was like, nah.
Yeah,
Um,
yes, yes. I didn't remember. If you reminded me, because I completely forgot that was on me. If you reminded me like a month
no,
before Halloween, then I think we might have been able to make it, but I was just like completely forgot about it.
hmm,
So
no worries. I got like
yeah,
super busy around that time as well.
yeah. Oh yeah, I was
Um,
also on hiatus, so that too.
this was your first time really, or like I guess no, you've done mixing before, but is this like the most
Um,
that you've mixed in a song?
yes. I mean, like I never like really mix it. So yeah, I guess like the only time that I mixed was like an official project with like friends. So like if I record with someone, I would be like throw some effects on it, but I never like really release it to be like, oh, I mixed this. So I don't
Mm,
really remember what I did with this because this was so long ago. I remember I was still like messing with like Audition back then. So like all the effects are all in
mm.
Audition. I don't have access to it now, so if I was to do it over again, it will be in BandLab probably. But yeah, it is the only song that I've mixed so far that is out there right now.
Yeah,
Rest of
you do
many.
some really fun stuff with the mix too. I think the original recording tracks weren't exactly optimal either.
Yeah.
Whereas like some of it was like quieter, some of it was recorded in different environments, and then like you just
Yes.
um yeah, so you did great with that,
No,
having to
thank
deal
you.
with that, and then there was some really cool effects in there that like I've heard it like multiple times, but then like I've heard it again recently. And I was like, oh wait, I didn't hear that in the background. I was like, that is really cool.
Yeah, I try to do it like
Um,
distortion, but I understand it like this is more like an acoustic feeling. So we want to like go for like the most original as we can. But if I want to, I can do like
mm,
distortion, make it looks like I'm on a phone and there's like this static going on. Um, put some in the
mm.
background, put like whisper in the background and stuff like that. So I don't think that's like a mix thing because I think mix you put more with like compression, equalizer, whatever those stuff. This is just like to put like the add-ons, you know.
Yeah. No, I like the blend of it. I like the blend of distortion that you did have and with the acoustic because like I feel like it puts a nice like contrast into it.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Thank you. Okay, I see.
all
There's one
right.
minute left. Let me see if I can put it on my screen.
I throw it on my screen as well. All right, I'm gonna pause the track that I have playing. Control.
So for
There,
anyone who would
there
like
you
to come over to the MV premiere, I have the link pinned in my chat, and then I'll post it again. I'm just like posting it over and over, but so that they have the link.
go. Yeah,
I said it for
like you can
premiere
even
two
see in
minutes.
hmm?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Um, all right. I think it's counting down. This is such a colorful and peaceful um,
This is the
countdown
creepiest I could
compared
find.
to. This is the creepiest you could find. No,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right.
And the other one is like really like bright and like colorful, rainbow, pink, cinematic, sci-fi, sports, kids. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. YouTube needs to up their premiere game.
Yeah.
Wait, what if we make one? I think I'm gonna start making some and then send it to YouTube. Be like, hey guys, use this instead.
You know that? I wonder if they take it. I hope they do. Because they could put so much more in
Maybe not.
this, but it's only like 10.
Yeah. Yeah, but I love the horror aesthetic. I love like creepy stuff, things glitching out. Something just fascinating, interesting about it.
Don't you like get scared?
I talked. Yeah, I mean it raises your heartbeat, you know, and it's thrilling, exciting.
True.
Um, so yeah, let's go
17
straight into
seconds.
the premiere. All right, I'm gonna mute on my mic
Okay.
while we watch through this. Billy. What do you want from me? Why would you run from me? What
Spit it out, what is it exactly? You're paying is the amount, cleaning you out, am I satisfactory? Today I'm thinking about the things that are deadly. The way I'm drinking you down, I wanna drown like I wanna end me. Step in the glass, staple your tongue, bury your friend, try to wake up. Cannibal class, killing the sun, bury your friend, I wanna end me. I wanna end me. I wanna end me. I wanna. What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? What are you wondering? What do you know? Why aren't you scared of me? Why do you care for me? When we all fall asleep, where do we go?
Listen.
Keep you in the dark. What had you expected? Me to make you my art and make you a star and get you connected. I'll meet you in the park. I'll be calm and collected. But we knew right from the start that you fell apart cause I'm too expensive.
It's
Probably something that shouldn't be said out loud. Honestly thought that I would be dead by now. Calling security, keeping my head held down. Bury the hatchet or bury a friend right now. But then I gotta sell my soul, cause I can't say no, no, I can't say no. Then my limbs all froze and my eyes won't close, and I can't say no, yeah, I can't say no.
Careful.
Step in the glass, staple your tongue, bury your friend, trying to wake up. Cannibal class, killing the sun, bury your friend, I wanna end me. I wanna end me. I wanna end me. I wanna. What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? What are you wondering? What do you know? Why aren't you scared of me? Why do you care for me? When we all fall asleep, where do we go? Ooh, that was the Bury a Friend music video. Yeah, I rewatched it. I liked it a lot.
Is it easier to watch it now in the daytime?
Yeah, yes. Also because there's like typography, so I can just like focus on that instead of the jump scare.
Yeah. You mentioned multiple times while editing it, like you were getting spooked out by it.
Yeah, it's scary.
Um,
Maybe it's not for you 'cause you're the one who set it up. I don't know how you set it all up, so we're gonna have to talk about that.
yeah. So actually, we have a couple of cool toggles on here. I'm not sure if this will work for you or not, but if you type in the number pad 7, it'll make your eyes glow up and stuff.
Oh, I don't think it works for me.
Oh, okay.
Wait. So I just press 7 or
Yeah, number pad 7. It should
I don't have a numpad.
light it up.
But if
Maybe
I press 7,
you don't have a number pad.
no.
Oh, you might have to manually trigger it.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, using numpad as like a
yeah.
oh, I never thought of that. Let's see.
Yeah. So a lot of the effects in this were done live, pretty much. So I didn't have to worry about doing it in post. Um, so if you go into the blueprints, you can go into where it said effects. I guess instead of I somehow thought that you had a number pad. You imagine you would have a full keypad.
Nah, I have a tiny
Where all the way on
keyboard.
the left where it says numpad 7, you can change that to something else, like maybe like an F10 or F7 button or something like that.
Mm,
But yeah,
I see
or you could just
5,
click enter. Yes,
3,
on the flip
4.
flop.
I don't see 7. Oh, I see There's six of them. I see
Um,
backspace, two, one, one, two, three, four, five. That's what I see.
oh, so it will be one of the other blueprints. If you go up to where it says effects,
Oh, I see, I see.
in custom. So yeah. So yeah, like let's talk about the setup for here. We can exit out of this real quick. Um, so there was two short horror films on YouTube that really inspired me. Um, and it was The French Doors as well as Lights Out. Um,
Oh, lights
so
out.
Lights Out, it was pretty straightforward. It's basically a lady inside of her apartment. And she's just going around the house, like about to go to sleep and like, turning off lights and stuff, right? And she's in this hallway and she turns off the light. But when she turns off the light, she sees the silhouette of a person like in the distance, like at the end of the hall. And she turns it back on and it's gone. Like is like
That's
not sure
scary.
what exactly is there. So she turns it off again and it's the silhouette's there again. And she like turns it back on, turns it back off, and the silhouette moves closer. And then like so she freaks out. She puts a tape on the light to keep it on, and she runs into her room. Um, I won't spoil it, but that's like basically the concept is at the beginning of the video like the lights are like on, right, and nothing's there, and then the lights turn off and then we appear, and
Oh,
and then the lights turn on again and we're gone. So like we only exist in the darkness kind of. But that's part of the line, when we all fall asleep, where do we go? And like where do we go? Poof, we're gone.
mm.
So maybe you're dreaming, who knows? um or maybe you're awake. um but yeah, so another fun thing to do was it's all kind of possible because of Weirdo, and Weirdo's like lighting system. So in 3D and stuff, it's not, it's harder to do in real life for real. Is that you can isolate light sources to affect things differently, or different parts. So the other inspiration for this music video was the French Doors. And in this one, basically a guy is installing in like this like antique door. And he works on it all day and stuff like that. And this is just build montage. And he gets done with it, or like he's finishing it up. Doesn't really finish it, and then so he goes to sleep and he wakes up the next morning and he looks outside his kitchen window. It's nice and bright and stuff like that. But he goes over to the door that he installed and it's completely dark outside, like nighttime.
Oh,
Um, and he goes back to the kitchen and it's bright outside. He goes to the door and it's dark outside. And he's like, Wait, what's happening?" It's like, so like the outside of the door, like it never, the sun never rose again or something like that. So he goes outside and he's exploring and stuff. Like it's like, what is this? This is weird. And he sees a figure inside of his house. And he goes inside his house, and then like there's a figure in there. Even though his house is lit, like the figure is completely in silhouette. Like it doesn't make sense, but they're just completely dark and you can't see the details. And it was really cool effect and stuff like that. And it was like, you can imagine like, creatures from like a dark world, like, um, but yeah,
wow.
those
Would you
were
fall asleep with your door like
a lot of the
incompleted?
inspirations for it. So,
Would you, because I feel like you have to like finish a door
um,
at least and
maybe
for security purpose.
yeah. I think it was maybe in yeah. He lived like kind of like in the cornfields and stuff like that. I don't
Oh,
actually remember in the video if he like in the short if he closes the door or not, but like basically when he opens the door, if that's the case, then like it's dark outside. Um
wow.
So in Warudo specifically, like you can choose for each individual light, you can choose to have it interact with the environment or not. So if you choose like if I were to click on any of these here, let me see if I can show this on stream. Um, let's see, window capture. Um, let's see here. Window capture and
Shadow technique
I'm
sounds like
totally blanking out.
a game
Um,
move. Because Leo said Leo borrow your
shadow
shadow
technique.
technique for the game.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, let's see. This doesn't seem to pick up uh the thing. Maybe I have to like reopen it. Um, okay, I got it. Yeah. So for example, like if I were to click on like backlight here, and like you were to like scroll down, um, you can see underneath like range intensity, there's an option to make it affect the character or not, or like affect the props, or affect the environment. So what I ended up being able to do was I would have a light that affects very specifically the characters, and a light that very specifically affects the environment. So you can control it separately. So you can have an instance where the environment is really really dark, but for some reason why you can still see these characters like um, you know, clearly, which is like makes it give this like ethereal look, like they're not
Mm.
supposed to be there, or like kind of like this um jumble. Um, and I think that was like also another like horror story that I heard, read a while back, was like being able to see like this lady like clearly illuminated in the lake, even though it's completely dark everywhere. Um, and
Mm.
then I was able to do the adverse as well, where I would be able to have the characters completely in shadow and darkness, even though the room is completely lit up. Um, so that was part of the wonderful things about Wordo. Um, and then the other thing is like being able to affect textures and stuff at the same time. The beginning and somewhere in the middle, where like the characters kind of just glitch in and out of existence. Um, like that's just me. That's just me assigning a keybind.
Oh.
In the assets, you can just like toggle stuff on and off. So it's one of the nodes is called toggle assets enabled. You just connect that to a keybind like on keystroke, um, like 5 or something. So you just tap it and then like it turns on and off. Um, and I think to do that in real life, you would have to like either break the laws of physics, or you would have to like you'd have to like do like some green screen and like compositing and stuff. Um, so that was one of the fun parts. Making the eyes glow was fun. Being able to change, just break the laws of physics. um, Being able to change eye textures and stuff as well was one of the fun effects that was in there. Um, so just having the eyes like completely black out, like almost like a demon, was fun. That's just also another one of the nodes. It's called change character material. So you choose the material that you want, and you just change the color of it to like black. Um, yeah, and then one of the most recent add-ons to Wordo actually was a plugin that lets you draw on it, like draw on anything you want, pretty much inside of the scene. So I used that in one specific scene where you're kind of crying out like a black tear.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Um,
That's
and I
scary.
think there's also a nod to like Billy's other one of other videos where she's like crying black tears and stuff. But that was really simple. You just get the plug in, and then you add it as an asset. So I think on your scene it will be called a drawn asset, a drawn texture asset. So you just choose the asset that you want to draw on. Render is just what part of the asset, so what part of the body and stuff. So I would choose face, and then the material. So the face has different materials. So I can choose like skin, for example. Um, and so once you choose the material, then it will open up a browser window for you. You can pull that up real quick. I think that'll be in Chrome here. Oh, I think it has to be specific. But yeah, it will open up this texture painter of your character, and so you can just live draw on it as you want. Um, so like if I was to like start drawing, lines on this thing right here, you would start seeing it on my model as well. So
Oh,
if I
can
were
I
to like
see it on my?
start sketching,
I don't think I can see it
I'm not
on my
sure. I think it might
Android.
be local. Um,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I think it might be local. But I have it set up on your site too. So if you wanted to go to the texture property and stuff and like that, or the asset that I was talking about, just choose something that you want to draw on, and then yeah, I can walk you through it again if you want to try it out.
So is it under
Um,
blueprints or am
but you
I
can see
looking at something else?
it will be under assets.
Asset.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I
So
see
it'll
it.
be under your assets panel. Yeah.
Rendered.
Um,
Oh.
so for asset,
Oh.
you choose whatever asset you want. Renderer, you can choose face, or like let's say if you want the body or the hair or clothes. Material, it depends on what you're choosing. So if you choose the face, then material is skin, or if you choose like the body, then it would be like top or something like that. And once you choose the material, it will open up a menu where you can draw on it.
I'm
So
drawing.
yeah,
I don't
so that's how I did.
I don't see it. Oh,
Hmm.
I don't see it reflected after I draw.
Well, what are you drawing on? Are you drawing on your face, your
I'm drawing on your face. Let's see, let's see.
you're
Asset
drawing on my face?
bright. Rendered face 001. Material face 00 skin 001.
Hmm. Yeah,
And then I draw,
and it should open up a browser window.
yeah. Then I draw on the browser. I don't,
Hmm.
I don't see it. Wait, let me close this one. Do it again.
It might be the wraparound. Try drawing somewhere in the middle of the face. That could also work as well. Damn, let me just find random things to draw on my face.
Oh, I see it. Here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
So it's
fun.
one of the cool plugins from Wordo. Yeah. So you can like live manipulate things, or like if you wanted to, like you could have it so that you have a pen in your hand and say you're walking around and you're drawing on the walls and stuff.
Mm.
Um. So yeah, that's the main cool effects that was kind of happened with Wordo. Being able to animate the camera as well. Um, those are just like transform nodes in the FX. So you just choose a starting point. You tell it, hey, start here and then end here. Um, and then yeah, we can go a little bit into look of it as well. Um, so this is a big part of it is the camera settings and stuff. But I'll go over everything else first. So I put a little bit of wind into the scene,
Mm.
just because it kind of helps like add a little bit of flow. Um, like the window is open and stuff. So you can just add that as an asset. Wind VRM. You can choose like how strong it is and stuff. Um, I also added a fog as well in there. This is one of the assets from Feline. But if you turn it on and off, you can kind of see it just adds
Mm.
this like motion um, inside of the scene that adds kind of like depth and adds just atmosphere.
Yeah, like the light kind of
So
like
you can see
move
this like dark
around.
smoke kind of
Yeah, I also
just like
use
misting
fog
into
in
the
my
ground.
MV as
Um,
well. Cause like in 2Ds,
so,
you can also use fog to
um,
just make it look cooler.
mhm. Yeah, yeah. I think a lot of the visual effects is just adding more and more particles.
Yeah.
It just makes like gives us so much more movement and stuff like particles, embers, flares, like just fireflies, things to make this look interesting. Um, Another thing too that is nice is lighting. Um, so I have a backlight on there right now. Um, Backlight in film helps separate the subject from the background.
Mm.
So there's already like a rim light and stuff like that. But if you turn on the backlight, it just adds a whole extra layer of just like dimensionality. Um, to like really help separate the foreground and the background, because that's one of the biggest limitations of film is and pictures is that it's all flat, right? Everything is flat. No matter how you look at it, it's flat. So what are the things that you can do to like make it more interesting, like make it stand out and flip out? So lighting is one of those things.
Mm.
um this one I tuned it blue and kind of set it off to the side so it looks like it's the moonlight hitting us. um then we also have candle light as well, and that's also hitting us from behind. And this is also what's
Wow, the candlelight is
lighting up the
bright.
room as
If I
well.
turn it off, it's just
Oh,
everything just dark.
oops. Yeah, yeah. So that's what's affecting the environment.
Mm.
Oh yeah, this is a very custom scene that I wanted to be bare bones for you and for me as well, so that like you don't have to worry about like a bunch of my other redeems in there and stuff. Um, but some of your redeems should work. I think I renamed
Mm,
it so that like
I don't
if it's
think so.
connected, then your Ahoge appears redeem also affects this model. Your throw redeem and stuff as well. Um, and yeah, so then we have like the directional light, which is just direct on light. If we turn that off, that's the main thing that's lighting our characters from the front. If you turn that off, you get just these really
Oh, it's
dark
very scary.
characters. I'm not sure if you have. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure if you have the eye glow turned on with
I
the
I have from mine, but I can't figure out how to put it on
uh
for yours. Like I click entered, but it doesn't show on yours.
oh, okay. Um, that's
Because I'm pressing
yeah.
enter for all
Well,
of
I'm not sure.
these.
You might have to just maybe.
Oh, out.
Um,
Somebody just throw something at me.
but
Of course it's Leo. It's always Leo. Ayo, ayo, chill, chill, chill,
but
chill.
um, but yeah. This was
Okay,
the
there.
cool like kind of creepy factor.
Oh
Was turning
my
off the main
Ahoge.
light.
It's
Um.
giant. Why did you use the Ahoge version for this? Ayo. Okay, I'll turn on the light. It's kind of scary
Yeah,
in here.
that's the only one that I found. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No worries.
The only one that you find?
Um,
What?
but yeah,
What?
I mean that's the only one that I had that had the long era Ahoge version. Um, uh, yeah, that's mainly stuff outside of the camera. You can. I also put a red light on there just to show the effect of lighting and stuff on things. So if you turn on the red light, and you kind of I think there should be an option where uh, yeah, if you click on the red light, you can start like moving it around and seeing how it affects the scene.
Oh, that's
And just
cool.
adds a whole other like creepiness factor. Yeah.
It's like magic.
Um, but from top down to like bottom up, um, you know, like just being able to play with your lighting, especially like helps a lot with scenes and like making them look interesting. Um, so in this case here, if I have like both lights on, like there's a nice dynamic between the red and the blue,
Mm-hmm.
that contrast. Um, yeah, and I caught a lot of that from watching like watching Makoto Shinkai and like reading different manhwa and stuff. That was like, this looks nice. Why does this look nice? Oh, it's because it has like a backlight and stuff.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, lighting is like
yeah,
a whole subject. Like you think color is hard, well try learning lighting because like if you put it under your model, it looks like a little different, kind of scary. Behind looks different. The color of the
mhm,
light also matters as well. It's fascinating.
yeah. Um, I think the last thing that we can kind of go into, before we take another scrub through the video and just talk through like the individual moments and elements and stuff, is the camera settings. And I think these help out a lot, especially if like you're trying to make your scene look nicer and stuff. Um,
What? Yes!
so we'll walk through these and toggle through them.
The reading's still working here, so Leo's just throwing stuff
Um,
at me. Go ahead, sorry.
so no, you're good. So I'm in the camera right now. One of the cool things is field of view. So field of view affects a lot actually.
Mm.
If if you turn up your field of view all the way, or like
Oh.
like increase it by a dramatic amount, it pulls the camera out like and distorts it a lot. Um, you can sh- uh, click right click and hold and then move in and stuff, and like you can see like um with this now everything looks distorted,
Mm-hmm.
like everything looks wider, bigger, way farther than it actually should be. Hey Marty, welcome in. um so yeah, and like as you like kind of expand it out further and further, like things just get really really distorted, which is cool. um so you can see like I expanded out all the way. Like
Bram, your head is twitching
yeah,
on my end.
it, oh my
Okay, stop now.
god. All right, and then so that's one of the cool parts. I'm gonna zoom out a bit quick here. I'll show that again in a second once the depth of field is turned off and stuff. But then we have let's see, we have handheld movement. This was really nice to have into there. It's just a slight like shift in the camera. So like it makes it so that it's uneasy, um like nothing's that solid, and like things are just like you're kind of on a boat maybe.
Mm.
And you see the films do that as well, like if they have a shaky cam or like a handheld cam, you want to make it feel more personal, or if you want to make a film like that feels cold and clinical. Let's say you're doing like a film about a dystopian utopia, right? That's like cityscape and stuff, and like all about robots. Then you have a camera that moves in like nice and slow, or you could do it where it's shaky, and then like now it affects it differently. It was like um, so camera movement is a big thing that you can do with handheld movement.
Yeah,
Um,
I just like messed with the setting just
there's
now.
LUT
It looks
textures. That's basically just an Instagram filter.
it looks really
Hmm.
really realistic. It's kind of like when you play content warning and like you had like the camera and you just like all
Hmm.
shaky because you're like running at the same time. It's that kind of effect.
Yeah, yeah. And I think it really helped add like a sense of like, uneasiness to the
Yeah.
video.
Hmm.
Um actually, in the main properties here, but actually if you hold control and you mouse wheel up or down,
Oh,
it will tilt the camera.
oh, that's cool.
Um yeah. So when the camera is tilted, it's another unsettling effect is that like it just makes you feel off balance. Like immediately you have guttural reaction to it where you're like I I don't feel great, like I feel like I'm off balance, like I feel like I'm tipsy and stuff.
You
Um
study psychology
so
and
that's
cinema?
another well, you study like what shots do what to people and stuff like that, how
Oh.
they react to it. So, um, but yeah, so in film, that's called a Dutch tilt, which is called a Dutch angle.
Oh.
Where sometimes sometimes you won't even notice or understand it quite much. But it's just there. You s- you feel uneasy because it feels not natural. There's other rules of cinema as well that like there are things that happen that even though you don't know what happened, you intrinsically think like something's wrong, something's weird, something just happened. I don't know what happened, but then it aids in the storytelling process. So there's for example like one of the rules is like 180 rule, where characters always stay on the same line of existence.
Mm.
But if for some reason why they suddenly changed, then you're like well, my concept of object permanence just went out the window, I guess. Um, moving down the list a little bit more, we have the next effect is bloom. Bloom is really nice. It basically just makes any colored or any light source that you choose um, kind of like glow, and it adds to this like etherealness to it. And you can choose like how bright the thing needs to be before it glows, or like how intensely it glows. Um, so that helped a lot.
Where's
Ambient occlusion
Bloom?
sometimes helps. I didn't like the look of it.
Is it
Um,
under the blueprint?
and then no, so it's still under the camera.
Oh,
So if
oh, I
you
see, I
continue
see,
down
I
the
see, I see.
camera, underneath the handheld,
Oh, oh, oh,
hmm
I see, I see.
but you can see the subtle effect of that.
Yeah.
Um, there's another effect on there as well right now. That's if you scroll down a little bit further, it's called anamorphic flares. This does the J.J. Abrams like lens flare where like you see it kind of goes wide and stuff, and it's basically just simulates like when you're looking at a light and like maybe it's a little bit out of focus, then like you see um yeah, either it's like hitting the lens or it's hitting your eye or something like that, but like you see kind of like this halo around it.
Hmm.
um so that's another really fun effect as well. um so I think if we turn both of these off, then like you can see that the glow in the eyes aren't quite as like um
I see.
the next one is also really nice. It's a depth of field. So if I turn this off, everything will be in focus, right? Um, and depth of field is another one of those tools that helps you make your shot more interesting. Like that's how like generally we go like, oh, if something's in focus and something's not in focus, they're not in the same plane and they're like further away and stuff. Um, So you turn off depth of field, then your eye kind of just like, oh, everything's in focus. I guess you look at everything. But like you turn it on, then you go like, oh, I guess I'm just focusing on the people in the center. And it's kind of like in real life. Let's say like you look at the microphone in front of you or something like that, and it's in focus. Everything else is out of focus. Then like this is what to look at, right?
Yeah.
Um, if I were to go to basic properties, and like I were to really drag out field of view, now you can really see the distortion. Um, so like I'm close to my leg right here. You can see how my leg is super long, um, and stuff. Or like if I move closer to the face, like you can see it just adds this really like unsettling
Oh.
fisheye lens effect to it. Um,
Leo complained that we're wearing shoes in the house. We should take
yeah.
off the shoes. Leo just want to see our feet. That's it. That's I see
this
you.
this house this house is completely dilapidated. Honestly, they need someone to come in and clean it anyways. Um,
We died here probably.
but yeah. Um, so then I think
Wow.
after Depth of Field, there's not too much left. Um, there's chromatic aberration. Oh, this is a fun one actually. Um, so chromatic aberration basically allows you to it makes it so that the channels separate on the edge of the screen. Um, so let me see if I can zoom this out here. Um, let's see, drag the focal length down a bit so we can both be seen. So if I drag up like chromatic aberration, you can see the edge of the screens really gets like this weird distortion, unfocusing effect with the RGB values. Um, and that helps add to the creepy factor. And it also helps with like focusing and stuff and making it interesting. So
Mm.
chromatic aberration is really fun for that. Um, and then lens dirt basically just adds like imperfections to the lens. So it doesn't look super clean, like so you're recording it with a film and stuff or something. But it just adds another kind of layer or filter onto the camera that makes it look nice. Um, uh, yeah, and that's mainly it for the camera effects and stuff like that. But a lot of these camera effects are really nice if you want to make your scene look nicer. The biggest things is having particles, having stuff, having bloom, um, having depth of field, having a backlight, and all these things will make your scene just look instantly just better. Um, but yeah, I don't know if anyone has any questions. Leo already probably knows most of this.
Wow.
Um,
I I don't know where to start asking. I mean, like all of these, I guess like one thing that I realized is when you put this music video together is more similar to like filming a short movie or a short film, and it's completely different from 2D because 2D is more like everything is flat. Like sure you can create like angle and like camera moving, but we don't do a lot of stuff with like lighting. I think it's because you can just make everything looks better with like texture and stuff. You can just draw on it, like if you feel something is missing, you just draw on it.
mhm,
Versus like here, you have like a limited I guess like asset to work with. So you have like the characters and you have the backlight, you have the lightings and then the background. So like those are like the only thing you can work with. You can't just like draw extra stuff to make it looks better. So I feel like it's very different kind of feel versus 2D MV. But yeah, that's something that I noticed. And then we also have to remember that Brian was like playing both of the characters. So
mhm.
I want to ask like how are you like playing yourself and then playing my model and then doing all the effect at the same time?
Um, yeah, well, so usually it's my right hand that's clicking on stuff, but you'll notice, so there's a better way about it is, oh yeah, they've been doing a lot of lighting stuff in 2D with shoes.
True.
Um,
Shoot is so like heavy
it's
though.
I think there's like with arcane and stuff like that, there's now more merriment of like
Mm,
3D and 2D and stuff. So
mm-hmm.
it's 3D, but there's a lot of 2D work on top of that. So I think like that's the next step that could be taken with this. Um, and yeah, I definitely enjoy the process of it. But so with with Warudo and with Xor Animator, you can actually record motions and replay them. I think it's just one of the assets that you can just record motion, or like in Xor Animator, if you if you go to like motion capture or something, it's one of the options where you can just like record motion and you can just play it back. That's not what I did because I was kind of lazy. Um, but it's an option. You'll notice we don't really move a lot inside of the music videos and stuff. So a lot of it is Warudo has like a stationary like just sway option for like idle animation. So if you go into your character, you go down to where it says animation and stuff like that. There's like it's uh there's a sway option, there's a breathing option to make it look like the character's just moving. Um and then there's also for the animations as well, the idle animations. There's preset animations, so like them crossing their legs or like them leaning backwards and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just set one of the models that I wasn't puppeting
Oh.
to do that animation, and then I would just puppet the other character. Um, and yeah, it would kind of just go back and forth.
So
But
so you can't
yeah,
like
I think
move like
one of the hard parts
one.
was trying to get the
So you can like puppet one and then like save it and then puppet the
what
other and then combine it together.
yeah. hmm You can do that, yeah. That's one of the options. And Warudo has an asset that allows you to do so. Let me see if we can find what the asset's called. You go down to I think it's called let me see here. Uh motion or miscellaneous. There's something called motion recorder. I think that's what you can use. It's the
Oh.
same in Extra Animator as well. But you basically record these motion files. Um, yeah, and so uh, there's I felt like there was only so much that I could do standing in front of the camera, so like I had to try to find different ways to make it look interesting and like different shots. Because I don't have a lot of space as well. So I can't really move around my apartment a lot to like have like the full body like
Yeah.
tracking experience.
Mhm.
Um, I think eventually I would like to try to do it where it's like filming like an actual music video where like I have other people do the acting and stuff, and I can just control the camera. Um,
Oh, that'd be cool.
there's options that you can do that with like yeah, there's options where you can do that with your phone through Xr Animator, where you can hold up your phone, and your phone will tell the app where the camera is, and so you can just move it around like you're filming the person.
So like a
Um,
VR chat thing where you like move it around and it's like an environment where you can just be inside the room and you just like move it around, move the phone around.
yeah, yeah. Um, so yeah, I don't know if that probably answered your question, maybe. Um,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot what the question was.
Yes, I think the question was like how do you like film both the character? Like how do you puppet both the character? But yes, that does answer my question. That'd be cool. Like with like
Yeah.
a movie and you just
Um,
make your friends like
and
act, run around and act.
mhm. Yeah, yeah. And since Wario has that collab feature right now, so I'm not puppeting both persons. Mocha's in the background there, so Mocha can wave. Um, yeah. Did you have any other questions?
I mean, I don't know how much time you have left because
I'm
I know
just
you want to
gonna
do the
pull up
community
the meeting.
karaoke and then do the radio competition as well. So, I mean, I don't know how much time you have left because I
Yeah.
feel like
No,
we
well, the
talked
radio
for an hour.
competition is until like isn't. No, you're fine. The radio competition is then like until 2 p.m. and stuff.
Oh, okay,
Um,
okay, okay, okay.
so I'm kind of buying time here. Um, yeah. Uh, I think we can probably. I don't know if we'll be able to replay the video. Yeah, sweet. I think I just click on the link now. Will it just take me directly
Yep, it should.
to the video without the premiere? Okay, great.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna let that load up real quick here, and we can walk through it and just talk about the individual moments and stuff that we talked about a second ago. Um, let me see here. Where's the Chrome? All right. Um, you already get frozen. Um, I mean, one of the fun things about like doing something that's glitchy and weird and stuff, like if it's glitchy or if it's really bad quality, just call it a feature. Just like, oh, it's creepy like that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's not a bug.
Um,
It's just a feature.
it, yeah, it's not a bug; it's a feature. Um, I think with the Billy part, I did initially play around with saying Mocha instead. It didn't have quite the same ring to it.
Yeah, because Billy, I
Um,
feel like it's more
so we stuck with
cut,
Billy.
like it's really dry and it's like staccato kind of like Billy. And it's like one syllable. Not like one
Yeah,
syllable, but it's like E, just like in that vowel. But yeah, I get that.
yeah. Um, uh, yeah. So I had the idea, the camera just like slowly pulling out. That's one of the things that helps convince a lot of stuff in visual effects is that you have a moving camera. um it makes it a lot harder for like you to add effects and stuff like that. So the fact that the camera's moving helps a lot with like selling some of these effects. You can see that we kind of glitch into existence for just a half second to kind of just like um
Yeah.
kind of just like subliminally put it at the end there. I'm not sure if a lot of people notice that just immediately, or like or like if like you're like, oh, I didn't notice that the first time around. But it's kind of like in Fight Club where they throw in the character like just a blink, and like some people notice, some people don't notice it.
Oh.
Um, but yeah, um, so we glitch into a section for just like a second, and then the lights turn off. So that's the lighting thing that I was talking about. The direct light is really dim. The candlelight is on, um, and it's just the idea with this moment is just like your nightmare demons and stuff like that. When you just like when you're alone and like it's dark, and then you see like your coat hanger off in the distance and stuff like that, or like at the corner of your eye, and like it's just there, and you're like, hello, is that a person? And like and this is the things that you imagine when you start like letting your imagination run.
Hmm.
um but yeah, just like I love the idea of just like having two like characters like not speaking but just like standing there staring
Yeah.
menacingly at
Very
you.
scary.
um I love the accent effects that you did on the text here as well. Like, yeah, because I feel like with this video, you did mention it where like the text doesn't have to like carry as hard, like with the animation and stuff like that, and like with the text animation.
Hmm.
Um, and but it just serves to like emphasis points that you want. Um,
Yeah, because
uh,
for like the normal music
yeah.
video that I do, it's just like an art, and you have like an art, and you have to like put like effects on it, and text like goes into that kind of effects. But here it's like you already put effect in the 3D part, so then the text doesn't have to go too crazy, because I feel like if the text, like if I put more effects on the text, then it kind of like take away from, like it takes the eye of the audience away from what you have on the effect on the models in the background. So it's kind of like in
Mm.
composition, the main character should have like a lot of details, and the background is like not a lot of details. I kind of look at it the same way here. So I try not to go crazy with the text, just like different funks and glitch effects to just kind of like blend with the video.
Yeah, I think you did great.
Thank you.
Because when you think about it, like real life music videos and like animated music videos and stuff like that, like like a lot of Eve music videos and stuff like that. There's no text at all.
Hmm.
It's just the video, and
Yeah.
like with some videos, like there's just the subtitles at the bottom, and those will help elevate it. Like especially with E's recent videos. Does anyone have a pickle I can borrow? No, I'm fresh out, but yeah, if I have a pickle party, I'll let you know. That sounded weird.
Hello,
But yeah,
Zitama.
and I think I want more of that in the VTuber space. I want more of that, those type of like music videos where the visuals can carry,
Mm.
and the text is just like an aid, so that you're not just like, oh, I'm reading in a cool way, like the animation and stuff like that. All that's really cool, but you know, um, I just want more diversity in it.
Yeah, but
Um,
to be honest, I
so
see like
um,
visual on like 2D space is very expensive. Well, it's very expensive if you're not doing it, and if you're doing it yourself, it takes a lot of time because you have to like draw every single frame. I think if you're doing like an animation, right, then it
yeah,
has
yeah,
to be like from start to finish. But this text, you just like put it in there. It take me like an hour to put the text in. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, the recording process is pretty quick as well. Just you're just moving around, record it, and drop it in. Like I didn't do any post effects of this. So I think it's also a very efficient way to make music
Hmm.
videos as well.
Yeah.
Um, you know, you'll just like film it and then like move on to the next location and then do this. So I want the creativity to be there and to like expand out. Like being able to
Mm.
tell stories, being able to like those music videos where you have a story and there's characters interacting and stuff like that. Like I want more of
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And it's just like a visualizer, but like an actual music video. um I love this just initial shot here. It's just like staring into the camera. This is your first very clear shot of your character. um and we worked a couple times because initially the lip syncing was really bad, where like you couldn't really see the character's lips move. And initially, I just kind of chalked it up to like, oh, it'd be kind of creepy if you can hear voices, but they're not speaking, they're not, their mouths
Oh.
aren't moving. But you really pushed for like having lip sync.
Oh,
And
I
I think
didn't know that was the
like
intent.
putting in that extra effort to like get
Because
the lip sync to work.
yeah, I
No, no,
didn't
no.
know that that was the intent.
It was it was part of it here and there because like lip sync was kind of hard at the time, and also like it just kind of hard to line up in general.
Hmm.
um but I think it does definitely worth it to kind of get it a little bit closer to the words and stuff. um and then this next scene, like you can kind of see them a lot clearer. um but yeah, I can see I'm just standing in the background. I'm not doing anything back there, so there's the main focus, there's the background focus. Yeah. Again, I love the 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 white and red text.
Yes, I was like really debating which one to
The
put
shot
red,
I thought
which
was
one to
fun.
put white.
Good.
Or like the text, like the yeah, the color of
I
the
think
text.
your choice worked out. Like, hmm yeah, because like deadly, right? And it's red. It's in blood. I mean, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Um, I love this moment because like the things I'm thinking about deadly, and it's just a sickle, and like you're just holding it up and like just threatening them. I love that it catches the light like as like you're kind of pulling it back and stuff as well. um Initially I thought about like having a knife. Well, I was like, a knife is kind of basic, something, there's something so much more menacing about a sickle. Like it's such like a cutting like um you know action, right?
Yeah.
um
I think it's the
but yeah.
knife. The knife you can't really see as well, but the
um
sickle you can see the handle, and the blade is longer, and you just like
mhm,
swing it, and it just cut. Oh, that's why it's more menacing.
yeah.
Leo said there's a way to activate
um
VCMs with audio and Warudo.
wait, what?
I don't know how to say it, but it's Visemes with audio.
Oh, Visemes? Yeah, yeah, yeah. There is.
Visemes.
The basically it's just connected to your voice. So if it
Ah.
hears if it hears like say ah, then like your character's mouth will open up wider and say like ah, or like if you say ooh, then like it will do more of an O shape and stuff like that. So basically it just pulls off of what you say and stuff. Um it works in some instances. Some instances if you're doing like music or like it will kind of like go wonky here and there. So it just depends on like how your tracking is. Um, yeah, I
Oh.
think I'll try to play with that more in the future as well as we do on some of these things. But I think getting it to line up and feeding the audio into the model was just a different route that I just didn't end up taking. Um, But yeah, I like the text here that you did. Drinking it down. Um, like I want to drown. Like I want to end me. Like
Oh yeah.
how the like I want to just stays there, and then like you drown, and then end me just pop up in the background. I thought that was really cool.
It's a cool verse as well,
Um,
because like when I was doing the typography,
here we.
usually I like put in the verse, put in the bridge, and then the chorus, and you can just like copy it. But here it's like none of the verse is kind of like
Mhm,
the same, so it's always something different, and the timing is different as well. It's like sometimes like really slow, that's sometimes like more fast. So yeah, it's just go to show like
mhm,
how crazy the song was written in, and it's not like anything like you just have like a template for.
yeah. Originally, I was gonna do the text as well. Yeah, but but I was just over my head. So I definitely
I don't even know
saved
how to do
us
text
by
in
just like
Warudo.
stepping in and taking care of that.
It's very easy on my
Oh,
end because
I
it's
was
just
doing in DaVinci,
text.
but
Oh, I see. I see.
I yeah, you still do some like I saw the last music video that you did, and that was like was that in CapCut as well?
Yeah, it's really fun to do typography, in my opinion, because I like, because whenever
Yeah.
I do like music video commission, I have like OCD where they would have like the text not lining up with the music. So I just like, can you just fix this part? Like this tiny part is like
Mm,
a split second earlier. So I have fun with like making sure like every text is like really, really line up with the music. So that's what I've been doing these days.
yeah, there's something really satisfying when it lines up.
Hmm.
Um, like a type of dance or something. In this next song, you can definitely see some of the elements that we talked about, like yeah, how things feel very stretched out. Um, like you are really close, and like the background feels like stretched out. You can see some of the chromatic aberration on your strap there, where you can see the three channels. Um, but it just adds to this like eeriness to it.
Mm.
Um, I think this might have been one of the low angles that you like suggested or something. Like just like you're on the ground and these two things are like staring down at you. Just kind of hovering. Um, I don't think I actually did any motion capture of this one at all. I just let the characters sway by default.
Oh.
Um, but you were talking about like how I should probably be in the foreground at some points too. I was like,
Yes,
oh, okay,
yes,
yeah.
because I like it's just me. Because you do actually sing some a lot of the stuff, so I feel like it should be like 50-50 kind of. Um
Hmm.
oh, I think
Yeah, I
it's
forget.
not this one, but like later when you said like come here or like like those like pre-words that before like the music start again. I think those are where you should show up. And I think
Mhm,
you did like
yeah.
end up putting yourself in there.
Ah, yeah. I tried to throw in a little bit more. Um, but yeah, changing that from low angles to high angles. That's another thing in film is like where the camera is placed affects a
Mm.
lot about it. If the camera is placed high, you have this feeling of power. Or like
Oh.
if the camera's placed low, then you feel like smaller and stuff, and these characters feel grander. Camera movement, camera
Oh.
placement is all like a lot more about like telling the story as well. Um,
Yeah, I feel like I didn't think about all that, but like when I
I love
saw
this.
the video that you
Hmm.
sent, I was like the feeling of when you say like bury a friend, it's like we're already like burying the person. So the person is looking at us from like the ground. Cause you know, like when they like lower the casket,
Mm.
you like look up and see like people who are like putting the with the shovels, like putting the ground back over you. So that's like the feeling that I have for those shots.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Definitely like um kind of like maybe like you're passed out or
Mm-hmm.
like just like about to get like just taken out pretty much.
Yep, yep.
Um, yeah, I like this head tilt angle here, like
Oh.
just kind of casually looking back with the threatening sickle, um, and then the mouth going ah, just like something about just casually singing at that angle. Um, Here's another one of those effects where like the lights turn off or turn on, and then we just disappear. Um, but then the story moves on that like even though the lights are on, like you think you're safe now, but then the uh, the characters just glitch back in, and you're like, oh, I guess I'm not safe after all. And now it's even more unnerving. Yeah.
Mm.
Um, yeah, I really like that part about it because uh I think that's one of the things that you find comfort in light, you find comfort in company, you find comfort in sound and stuff. But like once you start taking away that comfort, like you think you're safe with all the lights on? No, you're not. So like here's these things.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
that's kind of with the French doors earlier.
Yeah, I feel like now that you
Um,
mention it, it's not just the 3D setup, but it's also like when I was recording, like these are the hardest sentence because it's hard to convey the emotion. I feel like if now I recorded
Cơm nước
back,
gì chưa người
oh
đẹp? Lướt TikTok hoài vậy?
oh no, Zitava
Cơm nước gì chưa? Cơm nước gì
just
chưa
reading
người đẹp?
Vietnamese yam, so I have to talk in Vietnamese for 5 minutes. No, how am I gonna communicate?
yeah. Um,
uh, let me set up a timer and then I will
we
try
we try.
to say
Um,
what I was trying to say. Um, khi mà Mocha record cái phần đấy thì sao ta nó rất là khó để diễn tả được cái lúc mà Billy hát thì Billy hát kiểu mệt mỏi, hát kiểu kiểu it's like như kiểu thở dài. Ơi, bây giờ ta phải giết mày rồi. Ai, thật là uh, it's so hard to say. um, yeah.
you're
Nên là
good.
cái lúc đấy là phần thu âm thì đoạn này là đoạn khó nhất. Yeah, that's all I had to say.
um, Yeah, I think that's one of the things. Like, if it's very quiet, it's very like light and stuff like that. You have to try the most to push out what you're trying to convey. I think. Hey, Lord Tempest, welcome in. We're talking about this music video. You can't understand it either. Um, yeah, I think the timing for this part was really tough too. Like um because the guitar just goes woo, and then like
Mm,
you know um the the beat is just weird for it.
mm-hmm.
um I guess it's a little bit of voice acting. You're trying to be a ghost, you're trying to be like a monster and stuff like that. um Real quick about this particular shot, is as the characters are kind of just moving around, you'll kind of see it in the hair. But this is actually played backwards. This is played in reverse. Um, trời trời cái video ngược lại á, cho tóc là nó mù là khác.
Wow.
My voice.
So good.
nó mua lạ đi á.
Yeah.
Tại thường là tóc này, nhưng mà nó thổi là mình thấy là nó move là thường, mà nếu mà chơi ngược lại là nó thấy lạ đi.
Đúng rồi, rất
So
lạ
you
luôn,
can
rất lạ
see
và
it's
rất
like
mới.
it kind of starts like flying. It looks like big arms. Lạ, giống như giống như tóc là nó sống, nó tự động move, nó không phải là
Yeah,
có gió, không phải là có gì mà nó tự động như bắt đầu bay đi, giống như là ma lận á.
yeah, đúng rồi. Như kiểu cái tóc thì nó có một
So
ý
yeah, the
nghĩ
fact that like
riêng và não
you
bộ
could
ý
have
nghĩ
the
riêng.
hair.
Yeah. I feel like Brahms Vietnamese is
Yeah,
better than my
đó
other.
là nếu mà giống như nó ở dưới nước á, giống như ở dưới nước mà tóc mà nó bắt đầu bay đi, giống như không phải người ta mà giống như là ma hoặc là gì đó. But yeah, it's like the hair like starts floating, and it gives you this ethereal sense of like, oh, it's a ghost, or like, they're underwater, or like something like that, or like it's just unnatural. Seeing it move in reverse like it's flying. And the characters disappear. There's
Hey
this,
G.
moment where like you're unstable and stuff. Teji,
Hey
hey, welcome
G,
in.
hello. Long time no see. Hello. Yeah, we're talking about a music video with Bram. Actually, I
This
was
is my
supposed
favorite
to
part
talk about
here.
Vietnamese. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, this is my favorite part because it is a little bit of that sense and scale and depth. This you just like move closer to the camera and just like sway left and right. But also like what you did with the text was really cool. Yeah, it's just like slowly inching closer to the person, like just interrogating them.
Yeah.
I think that was really cool.
It's kind of like I like the part where
It's
the
like,
model kind of like shakes a little bit because it's just like different. It's like a monster, but I feel like she's still like a person. So there will be like a lot of like different thoughts kind of like battling. So like she's going crazy kind of feel.
yeah. And there's like the just like this last part right here, or like this last moment with like, looking at the camera, like just wide eyed, like with one eye closer, just like curious, because that is the music, that is the song, like it's the monster wondering like, hey, what's wrong with you? Most everyone just runs away, um but
That's the Vietnamese timer ended.
but yeah, it's like you're um it's like that move where like you move towards someone, you're like, whoo, and like, try to get them to get scared and stuff, like when you move closer to the camera or like move closer to them. But I really love what you did with the text here, where like you had the text on either side, and it's just like wrapped in.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. It made it really feel like it was part of the scene.
Yeah, because I was like, I
Um,
don't know where else to put it because the character is in the middle, right? So I was like, well, I can't put it in the middle,
mhm.
but I can't put it like all on the left or all on the right because like it's a center shot. So then I would just like have it on two sides instead, which worked out.
Brian made the MV, right? It looks Skibby Sigma. You Teji. Are you supposed to be mixing? Oh no! Welcome in, Teji. Um. Oh, yeah, and then again we have this like, the lights turn back on and we disappear, and it's safe and stuff now. And then the next part, just jump scare, just like a character pops in out of nowhere, and then moving it into the next scene. And this is also, let's just play on the lyrics, like, hey, you thought you were safe, lights turned on, you're not, now you're in our world, and everything's dark,
Oh,
there's no more light, there's no more saving it, um and that's the line here, keep you in the dark, like, hey, welcome to our world, pretty much.
wow. Scary.
um
See, I got scared. When I was editing it, I had to like put it into like 2 different days. And I do it in the day because I was like, this is kind of scary.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad. I guess that that kind of helps. That's sort of the intention.
Mm-hmm.
I love this shot very much. This one I think wasn't actually the individual light sources, but like, in your environment, if you choose to turn on real time light sources, like basically anything that's already set inside the environment will light it up. But I love, like, that you're backlit and stuff, but the front is completely dark, and just
Mm.
this pose is just somehow just turned out really cool. Um,
Oh. Oh, this part, like I don't understand the lyrics.
here's
Like to make you my
hmm,
something, to make you famous and to make you a star. I guess if you think of Billy as a monster,
uh
that is kind of like an angel, like a guardian angel. Like, oh, did you think that I was gonna like bless you with like all this luck and stuff? Maybe now that I think about it.
yeah. Um, make you a star, get you connected. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. Like, maybe like it's like, I can't say with any degree of certainty. Like, but I'm just thinking like, oh, like, oh, are you expecting like, clout out of like befriending me or something like that? Like,
Oh, because that would make
um,
sense if she was
because
the
like
Billie
imagine being the
Eilish.
first. Mhm.
But this is like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
monster perspective.
yeah. Maybe Billy is the monster. Yeah, maybe Billy is the monster.
Mm.
Um, I don't know, like, because I imagine being friending a ghost, or like, being the first person to like be like, hey, in all the years of recorded history and media, this is the first very definitive,
Oh.
version of like a ghost or something like that.
Mm.
Um, you can imagine you're like, well, now you're famous or something. I'm not sure
I
exactly.
see. I see.
Um, this is uh this is the Dutch tilt that I was talking about. Now, it's off center, it's off kilter, it makes you feel, it doesn't feel right. The shot doesn't feel right.
Hmm.
Um and I liked how you kind of matched that in the placement of the text as well. That like
Yes,
it's
I
that
try to
is
make the text like follow the
off
flow.
balance.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I saw like it follows the head tilts as well a little bit.
I
Um
tried. It's really hard because it's like you have to like make the rotating right, and then you have to like make the curve right. So I think it's like a little bit off. It's because of all of the effect that's on it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if there's some stuff like that, like that, it might also be easier in 3D. So like I can,
True. True.
just
Yeah.
place something on top of, in front of the face.
Yeah.
Um, here's the shaking and unsettledness earlier,
Yeah.
like you're
I like this one.
unstable, that you were talking about. Oh yeah, more of just like the threatening, like holding the sickle and be like, hey, you shouldn't say it, and you shouldn't talk about us. We're
Yeah.
meant to be the kept in the dark. It's like the ghost stories or urban legends where you shouldn't talk about it. If you talk about it, you'll manifest it, or like it'll
Oh.
only get worse, right? So that
Mm-hmm.
thing that you're not supposed to mention, don't mention it.
Mm.
Now, I love this shot as well. You just sitting in the background, um, and just posing. I think this is one of the other shots. This one, I think was cool. Just like you're basically like just grabbing onto the person and just like threatening them, just like with like, hey, listen here, kind of.
This part, I think I
Yeah.
see it more as like the president's already laying on the ground. It's like they can't move. It's just us like, looking down on them after we like finish, I don't know, whatever, like harming them or killing them or whatever. Why Mocha looks so scary because Brian made this
Mm-hmm.
whole music video looks very scary. It's a horror video.
um, mhm. I think it matches into your aesthetic though of burying corpses and
Yeah.
like the whole shanty thing.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, uh, yeah.
Yeah, you guys only ever see me in the light,
And then we
never
have
see
the
me bury a
bridge,
body
and I love the
before.
bridge. Yeah, this is this is the process. I love the text effect that you did for this. Like that the main text is just like, it's steady, it's solid, but then you can see this like this um kind of sporadicness behind
Mhm.
it. Why I'm still that's crazy. Like, like, oh, you see a person on the like front side and they look super calm and they look super fine, but like, like there's this unnervingness about them behind them, that like they're secretly a psychopath or something like that. And I think that's like part of what you see in your face here as well, as like you're slowly calmly singing this and tilting your head, but like it could snap at any moment,
Yeah.
there's something so threatening about it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
had a
and
lot of
just
fun
the
doing it.
breakup of like soul and like how it's constantly changing.
Yeah. Oh, also one of the things that I
Yeah,
do
this was really
learn
fun.
when I do typography now is like I want every shot to look like a wallpaper. A wallpaper? Like it like it's something that you can put on like a calendar and it like print it out and it would look great. So like every shot has to
Mm,
have good composition. The text should fall into it should kind of like blend with the scene. So that's what I did for what is it called? Bite marks? Because that was like the whole like 2D animation. So I want the text to like be in the background.
mm-hmm,
So this one is more like a scary one. So that's why it's like moving a lot to just follow the music.
mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think like, because I remember I just took a picture of one of like your one of the moments with the text on there, because I was like, yeah, this could be a promo, this could be a
Hmm.
wallpaper,
Yeah, yeah.
like a lot of the moments on here do look like just wallpapers, or like a poster that you would find pretty much,
Yeah, yeah.
which is really cool. The balance of it, it looks like a poster for like a horror movie, like if I skip to any point in this, it looks like a poster for a horror movie, like, skip to like 128 with like me, directed by Brian, starring Mocha, and like, with this picture and stuff.
Yeah,
It's cool,
yeah.
it works. um but yeah, the calmness and unsettledness of the
Okay,
bridge,
up here.
because I love the entire video. It's like, and like the entire music, it's like super like, just creepy, distorted, weird, but there's just this beautiful like bridge, and like tone in there, kind of like the moment of like reprieve that you get,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just this beautiful etherealness, where like everything is dark, everything's like there's nothing there, but like you're lit in this like kind of
We're lit.
moonlightish
Mm-hmm.
thing, with the like lights in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's almost like a dream, almost like a dream
Mm.
sequence. There's something like scary, creepy, but ethereal about it.
Mm.
It's almost like mesmerizing, because like you're just staring into those eyes and just like they're not blinking. Like it's kind of like supposed to be like hypnotic, where like, it's in a trance kind of.
Oh. And it goes well
Yeah,
with the music
and the
as
whole
well
time you don't really
because
blink, and
the
then
because like the music on that part is like really light, so it goes with like the ethereal kind of vibe.
mm, yeah, yeah. And then your eyes just like the whole time you're staring, and then your eyes just go completely black. That's another
Yeah,
one of the
that's really scary.
visual
Yeah, that
effects.
scared me a lot.
Um, yeah, 216. This is another fun shot with the, I think, with the portraits in the background and stuff like that, and then like, the poses, stuff like that, and just like staring at the camera. I think this is also a really cool shot as well.
Mm.
Um,
How do you
yeah,
do the eye blacken thing?
the eye blacken thing.
Yeah.
Um, so it's one of the materials. I think I have it set up for you in one of your scenes, but in Warrido, basically, let me pull up let me pull up Warrido in He just deleted your eyes. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Um.
okay. Is that real? Is that actually how you did it? I was just curious. I don't want to put it on
n-
because it scared
No,
me.
no, no. Yeah, yeah. So in blueprints, you can go to one of the things and say set character material property. Choose your character, choose what material you want. So in this case, it's eyes, and then choose a color, and you can choose that and set it to black. Um,
Oh, oh,
and so you can toggle that on and off, and like it makes your character's eyes black. You know.
oh, I see, I see.
Um, yeah. But you can do that with a lot of different textures. So if you want something to start glowing, or you want something to like start like changing textures and stuff like that, you can do that. Um, I thought it would be instant at first. Like I thought, like the second that I pressed the button, like everything would just be black. But it actually worked out cooler that like you can go through it slowly, and you can see that it works its way in from the edges, and like slowly takes over the eye.
Mm.
Yeah, it is like this fade in effect, which was really fun. Um, because I think that's one of the things is like eyes are really indicative of like what you're feeling and stuff like that. So like when you lose the light, that's like the shine in the eyes and stuff like that, it looks creepy, or like um you I think that's one of the first things that you look at when you look at a person is their eyes,
Yeah.
Um, just naturally the human brain dials in towards that. That's why like you see faces in things that aren't faces, that's why you look at a shadow and you're like, hey, that kind of looks like a person. It's paranoia, right? So we're just
Oh,
trained to recognize faces and recognize eyes and stuff like that.
wow.
Um, and then this yeah, it's in your own video. I'm sorry.
No, because I
Yeah,
was
and then
watching
this scene
I was
that I
watching
mentioned earlier with the
Brime's
black
stream. That's
tear.
why I was streaming Brime's streaming my video.
Um,
That's why.
yeah, and then we had 223, one of my favorite shots, with just the black tear dripping down. Um, and just like completely not being bothered by it at all. Oh yeah, I just cried a black tear, like because
That's
usually
normal.
you see people cry and stuff like their
Yeah.
eyes like just get squinty and stuff like that. But this one just like just drips out like something leaked, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like this isn't human, and something just leaked out of your eyes. Like, oops, my bad. Rather than like I'm crying because I'm sad or anything like that.
Mm.
Um, it's like seeing a robot, and like, oh, it's something malfunctioned, and that's why teardrop down. But yeah, the placement of the text again is great. Um, I think the depth of focus where like everything's really blurry, um, is also fun as well.
Yeah, I couldn't make it
Again,
like
feels like a fever dream.
blurry text as well, but then I was concerned about like readability. Because it's always hard to like determine between
Mm,
how much atmosphere you should put into the text and how much. Because the text in here is like it appears for a short time because the beat is like boop 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 boop. So it's like you have to like prioritize. Okay, do you want it to be readable or do you want it to
yeah.
be like blurred into the background? So it's a hard choice.
Mm. No, I'm really happy with it. And then I think this is another. Honestly, this whole video is just your model and my model just aura farming, just like just standing, looking menacing, and just trying to be cool as possible. So just like 3 minutes of straight aura farming.
That's cool. We should
But
do
yeah,
more of
this
that.
this is also another one of those unsettled shots. Um, yeah, I'm totally down. The idea I had for like a castle music video is just like sitting in a
Mm,
throne,
yeah.
and just like a bunch of like animated assets like happening around,
Ah.
um just like straight ore farming again. Um but yeah, this part is just more you could definitely see in some of this. I think I might have done some speed ramping as well, so that it moves faster than normal, and that's another thing that I can do to like make things look creepy is like just play around with timing and stuff. So
Oh.
you can see the hair flow in a weird direction. You can see the head snap kind of into place, and it's just like I don't know, it's fun. Um, yeah, you can definitely see here everything is being played in reverse. Hey, disabled harpy,
Oh, reverse? I didn't notice that.
how the hair is like flowing upwards. Yeah, well, you can see the hair in the background in this moment. It's floating upwards, right? Usually hair falls down,
Mm-hmm.
but here it flows upwards like it's a ribbon, you know. Especially
Mm.
this shot right here, it's like a ribbon or a cape. Um, yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
But that's one of my favorite shots as well. Um, this shot was also kind of fun. You can see this shot. The idea, like the second that the shot happens, is you opening your eyes. And then the second that you close your eyes, the shot also goes away and disappears and like fades away.
Oh,
Um, which is another one of those cool angles
I like this one.
and more of the cool text. Um, but yeah, the idea is like the second that she opens her eyes, the shot starts, and closes her eyes, the shot ends. And then we have the last shot where all the lights are off. You can only like get a hint of a person there, kind of. And I guess the idea is that they're lying down, and you're just like um, I guess whispering them singing them a lullaby to go sleep, but then just like putting them out pretty much.
Mm.
It's like, hey, no, it's okay. And they just
It's okay. Everything is gonna be fine as you die.
mm-hmm. Yeah. It's all right. Everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's. I love the echo.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't notice that a lot of times that I played through it, but like after you say the last, where do we go? You could just hear your voice go
Yeah, I think it's
like
like a little bit of
echoing, and
reverb.
that's really cool.
I feel
That
like
you added
it's
that in there.
kind of like subtle in
Mm.
like throughout the song, but like once like the instrument is like gone, like you can really hear it. Yeah, be
Mm.
fine. It'll be
Yeah.
fine, Teji. Everything will be fine.
Um. um. Yeah. It's and that's most of the main talking points for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You can definitely go check it out. The link is pinned. Um, you know, um, I love doing the acoustic covers and stuff like that. I had a lot of fun with this one. I want to make it better. I want to do better versions of it and like more ideas. I think there's a whole world that we can explore and stuff. But hopefully you guys like it.
How long did it take you to set up the scene? Like I know you said like
Yeah.
it doesn't take a lot of time to like record it, but you had to like set up like the blueprints, set up the lightings and everything like that, right? So like how long did that take?
Not that long. It's because a lot of the blueprints and stuff like that, you're just dragging nodes into there. So you can drag like, if I press this button node onto there, then you can drag make this things appear or disappear node onto there. That you're done, right? Or like, I drag you press this button node, and then make these materials change colors node. So that setting up those triggers wasn't that long, didn't take that long. Timing things was a little bit tougher. So like timing it so that they glitched in and out. I had to manipulate that a lot in the editing. Um, so I had to speed ramp stuff, and I had to like cut out moments and stuff.
Mm.
Um, animating cameras pretty straightforward and stuff. I think the hard part was just like looking for different angles, that would look cool and stuff like that, and like looking for different locations. But it's more or less just like a regular film shoot.
That's
I
easy
think
for you
like
to
went
say
back
because
into
you
it now.
because you go through
Um,
like a regular film shoot before. But for me, in my head, it's like, oh, you have to do all this and then this and then that part. So I feel like it takes more time than you. I feel like for you, it might take a short time because you're used to it. I feel like for a normal person, it might take a lot more.
mhm.
And we also have like another music video coming out. Well, I haven't started on it yet, so I need to get started on that. But that one is gonna be all 2D for distance. So I need to start working on that. But you will see like the difference between this one and that one because that one is gonna
Yeah,
be so like light and more like pink and it's like it's a sky. Everything has lights on it, so nothing is scary on that one.
yeah. Mm. Yeah. Um yeah, I think going into it, and I think going into a lot of stuff, is especially now, I would um start with the storyboard,
Mm.
of just like, imagining what you want in there, and then just like drawing out frame by frame like what the shots are that you want. So anytime a shot changes, like, what type of composition you want, what type of movement do you want in there, and stuff like that,
Oh.
will really help with the recording process, because you know exactly what you want and how it flows and how much you need to record or something.
Mm.
um I think just remember setting up the lights, thinking about the intention of the shot. Like, what do you want the viewers to feel here? What do you want them to think? Like, whose perspective is it from? um like, those are all things that you kind of want to keep into mind. What purpose does it serve? Like, all the shots generally want to try to serve a type of purpose, right?
Yeah.
So if it's a shot of a phone, like, you want to make sure that like the people know that there's a phone there. Um, uh, just to keep things interesting, pretty much.
Yeah, I feel like that's the
Um,
same with
yeah,
recording
but
because every song
mhm.
has like a different feeling and it depends on like who the lyrics is singing as. So for example, like if you're singing as a person who's like looking, it's like waiting. So I'm working on a song called Jindal and my collab partner was like, you have to like imagine that you're thinking as from like the character's perspective. So it's like a dream that, you kind of like dreamy. So like there's a certain part that you have to like sound like you're longing and yearning. And then just like the dream just like end in the bubble like birds and you like back to reality. So like there's a lot of things that you have to feel. You have to like put the feeling into it and just like think about like what the lyrics means, like what the music is doing. So I think like a lot of that is the same with I guess like with art and then with editing as well, or in this case, it's cinematography. But I feel like a lot of that transfer across.
Mhm, mhm.
How many
Yeah,
covers
yeah.
have we done by
I
now?
think
Ah,
that's something that
this is the first one, right?
I've done. Yeah, this is the first one released, like, officially.
Yeah, it took like a year and a
Um,
half.
yeah, I think people don't really think about that when they think about emotion and stuff, and singing, but like there's always more that you can do.
Yeah.
There's levels and stuff. There's like a lot of it goes into acting and stuff. Like,
Mm,
what with
mm-hmm.
each word that you're going through, think of what your intention is.
Yeah.
When you say, like, um uh I can't think of a song right now, but like when you say like a certain like word or a line, what do you want from the other person? Are you trying to jab at them? Are you trying to hurt them from them? Are you trying to
Mm,
inquire? Are you trying to, you know and that will change like your emphasis of words, and like how you deliver them and stuff. So,
yeah.
yeah, intention is pretty cool and important.
Yeah. Teji said to make the
um
viewer feel pressure to subscribe with
yeah.
the shots. How do you do that? You like put the subscribe button, like press the like below, under behind like the models stuff.
Yeah, yeah, just sort of threaten them with a sickle, be like, subscribe,
Or else.
subscribe. you just, yeah. Um, a lot of that's just subliminal, like just flash the subscribe button like every now and then, like drop a red button. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Um, yeah. Um, but I think that's the cool part about it is that like you can just think of it like like you're filming a movie where you can go like you can walk around and be like, oh, this is a cool location. Let's shoot here. Oh, this would look really cool in the shot. Like like you're taking pictures. You're just going
Mm-hmm.
around like, oh, this looks like a nice picture. Um, let's shoot here and just get the person there. You set up your lights, make it look good. You figure out the best camera angle um that makes it look good, like depending on your intention and stuff, and you just shoot. you know
Yeah.
I think that's one of the fun parts about this project was being able to do that. It was like, oh, like you'll see like a dungeon or a basement, and you're like, oh, this looks really cool. Let's shoot something here.
Yeah, that's how
You
I
don't really
feel
have
when I
that
first like open
in.
Warudo, because in Warudo there's just so many like scenes that you can be in, like environment. So I just like go around like the different environments, just like sit there and look at it. Like I'm not making an MV or anything, so I just like sit there,
Yeah.
take some picture, and then go to a different one.
Hmm. Yeah. Where it's really cool like that. But you have these moments of discovery that you don't get with um, typical like 2D lyric videos in MV, right? Because you
Yeah.
draw it and it's there, right? But
Hmm.
being able to go around and be like, oh, this looks cool. Wait, how about if it's like from this angle? Oh, that looks really
Yeah.
cool. And you have like you have this inspiration and stuff happening.
Yeah, and then
And
each
I think people
part.
could probably take that into like, mm,
Oh, I was gonna say like each part you can like zoom in and
go
zoom
ahead.
out. So if you like zoom in, it's gonna be a different vibe, and you can have like the same area, but if you zoom
Yeah.
out and if you like put like lightings on it and like move it in like a different angle, then it's like a different one. So like every corner you face like this room, you have like four corners, but each corner you can have like I don't know like 10 different vibe that you can convey.
Yeah, there's so much that you can change with just the camera, with just the lighting. Like you can shoot the same location, same people, but you have different lighting, have different editing, have different camera work, and you get a completely different feel.
Hmm.
If it's
Hmm.
completely like orange, for example, and like warm and bright and stuff like that, okay, it's not too bad. But if
Yeah.
it's cold and blue and like clinical and stuff, now it's scary.
Yep. Yep.
um, and I feel like part of this can carry into like the 2D MV world where you should go outside and you should take a bunch of pictures and use references like, oh, this is cool, this is cool, like take these reference pictures and then use that for your like background art, like use that for your composition, you know,
Mm-hmm.
um, in visualizing stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I don't go outside that much, but I can
yeah,
Google up
so I
a
definitely want to do
reference.
more. Yeah. Or, you have 3D, you have Warudo. Well,
Mm,
why not try using that as well? Like, like
yeah.
just move your character around, place them, plop in places, and be like, oh, that's a cool, that's a cool composition.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool looking shot, and then just draw something similar to it. Just like use that as a reference to draw to. Um, yeah, I I don't I don't really know much else to say. I definitely do want to do more of these, work on more of them, have more ideas floating around and stuff like that. Just yeah,
Yeah.
open up the world.
I mean, I'm always open to
Go
projects
touch grass.
if you if you want to do. I just feel like there's a lot of projects going on. That's the only thing that's like stands in the way. Like we both have so many things that we want to work on. So it's like it's really hard to like, oh, let's work on this project and have it done. It's like, okay, let's work on this project. Okay. And then 3 months later, oh, how's that project going? Oh, you're right, I forgot. And then I got to work on that again. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'm always open.
yeah.
See, Harpy agrees with me.
Hmm. I want to I want to drag Leo into projects and stuff as well. I have so many ideas that aren't just film, but like I have so many ideas I want to do just like for fun, just like because I want to make like a fighting game, or like if you ever played or seen like Human Tetris in like Japan, I want to do a version of that with like VTubers and like 3D stuff.
Oh.
To be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any closing remarks on the project,
Uh,
on the
well,
stuff? Are you happy
thank
this is
you.
finally done?
Thank you so much for initiating it. I mean, like, I feel like when I did the karaoke, I didn't think that it would. Not sorry, not the karaoke. Yeah, the villain karaoke. Like, I was just, it was like, oh yeah, I should do something for Halloween. But I feel like it leads to, it's kind of like a butterfly effect. So like, it leads to like, oh, let's do this song. Like, okay, let's do this song. Sure, yeah, it sounds fun. And then we do that song, and then I feel like I learned a lot. So I kind of like put a little bit more mix into experience, I guess. Like I didn't actually like mix before. I was gonna like just like throw it to Draco or Morpho, but then you did the instrument, so I feel like okay, fine. At least I should like contribute and I should like try to like do something. So I tried mixing, and then you do the MV. So like okay, this is like 75% prime. So then you're like, oh yeah, I'm struggling with the typography. I'm like, oh okay, yeah, then I can help that. So I feel like I learned a lot on this project. It definitely marinated for a long time, but when I listen back to it, I still like it because like a lot of the time, when I listen back to my recording, I just hate it, especially if it's done like a year ago. I just hate it. But this one, I like it. So so yeah, thank you so much for asking me to do this project. It was really fun, and it was definitely a big learning experience as well. And then I'm glad that you were able to do everything from in Warudo, because now I was like, oh yeah, you can like record MV and stuff. You can like set it up. Like Warudo has a lot of potentials. It just it's just hard to pick up per se, but once you like understand it, you can do a lot with it.
Yeah. And I mean, I love working in Word just in general. I love figuring out problems. I love like setting up stuff. I remember I saw on the Word Discord, it was just like, oh, I wanna have a redeem where like the audience can throw a hat at me. I can catch it and then put it on my head.
Mm.
And I was like, and then like pick it up and then throw it at them. I was like, that sounds like a really cool idea. I wonder how you would do that. Let's figure it out. Um, but like you've seen in like for example the castle video where like I can just just set up the scene and set up everything in there and then and just hit record. I didn't even have to animate, I didn't have to motion capture anything, but it just ends up looking cool. you know
Yeah.
and if you want, you can move your camera in closer, and like you can have all these different camera movements, like you would in a typical like lyric video MV, but
Mhm.
all you do is just move the camera.
Yeah.
Um, so definitely a lot of stuff there. Let me know if you got ideas and stuff like that. Feel free.
Yes, I definitely will think
Welcome
of
in
idea after
Rats on Moon.
distance. Because we have to. Oh, Ratan Moon. Oh,
Yay.
that's a cool name.
Mocha Carry.
Nah. I'm not gonna be the one who carrying. I'm gonna be the one who
Rats on Moon is
bring down Leo.
uh yeah, Rats on Moon is I'm not sure if Rat on Moon has has performed yet, but she's in the superstar
Oh.
competition later. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
Um,
fun.
so we're gonna do that in about 4 hours. Me and Boba are gonna hop into that. We're gonna try to not mess up and stuff. But in the meantime, we're gonna do some community karaoke. Um, Hopefully we don't destroy our voices before that time happens. If you guys can
Oh,
come around, support everyone. Everyone's super awesome. That'd be great. If not, no worries. Just wish us luck. Keep us in prayers and thoughts.
prayers and
Um,
thoughts, yes. But would you guys be okay? Because you
yeah,
guys are
I'm
like
going
streaming the
to.
whole day. So we already stream for like 2 hours. And then now we're gonna sing for I don't know, like 4 hours or something, and then you're gonna go on stage? That seems a little bit risky, no?
Yeah. Maybe we'll see. We'll feel it out. Hopefully, more people will come and sing and stuff, and I could just kind of chill
Mm.
and work on the stage. Um, the other idea that I had, I wanted to just like start working on stuff where I could you just like have people do karaoke, but it would be like a music video, you know. And then that's part of some stuff that
Oh.
I've been working on is just like having the camera constantly move and shift, having the lights and stuff be dynamic in the background that I could just like change. Um and you know, anyone who wants to hop on like, hey, free music video, just come and sing. You know, just record it
I
and
feel like
it'll
I've
look
seen
cool
something
and
like
stuff.
that recently. So there
Um
was like a 3D concert. I don't know if you've seen it. Lily Pichu was in it. Vampire Odessa was in it. I think they sang and then the 3D model came with it and then they did like the whole like dancing and everything like a performance. But I think like the 3D artist kind of like did all like that rigging and the dancing on stage and they just like sing on it. That's my hypothesis. I don't know if that's actually true, but have you seen it?
hmm. I haven't. I know someone else is you should send me the link.
Yeah, let
I
me
know
look for
someone
it.
else is also doing a 3D concert premiered um to today as well. But yeah. I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna run an ad. I'm gonna load up the other concert scene here. Um but yeah, I'll talk to you guys in more or less just a minute.
Okay.
Um
I
we gotta
might end
change
my
out the
stream
scenes.
because I will be joining you on the karaoke one. So I will just end my stream because I don't know how to stream that.
Yeah. No worries. All right.
Okay, I'll see you on stage.
I'm going to pause real quick. Or I'm gonna mute. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Brian. Alright, so that is the premiere one. I guess if you guys want me to stream on YouTube, then I can keep the stream up. But I feel like we would just go to Brime's stream and then because like Brime has like all like like the stage, we could just stand there. Because I don't have anything set up right now. I don't want to. I'm being made to. It's okay. After you play. Also, Harpy, like Leo has been practicing League for the past 2 days, I think. Because I've seen Leo like care a lot about the League one. And then he also been practicing jungle and just playing bot games. It's okay. You don't have to be good at it. Because I feel like it has a steep learning curve, and also Boba is gonna be playing on a laptop with a trackpad. So I feel like you're not gonna be the only. It's okay if you suck, you know. Like just gonna be there. We're just gonna have fun. It's gonna be a chill game. It's not a competition. Everyone just if we win, we win. If we lose, you know, we applaud the other team. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, Brown doesn't stream on YouTube anymore. I'm not sure why. Or I guess it was like really heavy. Because I remember there was a time when their internet was like glitching out a lot. Um yeah. So yes, that will be today's stream. I will be back this afternoon for Leo's League of Legends competition. What should I call it? And then we're gonna see what's up because I don't know yet how we're gonna do that. So it's just gonna be mostly Boogie Tag, Discord, and League of Legends. Yeah. Does that mean I have to open Twitch? Yes. Let me open. Also Deji, if you wanna sing. I don't know if you wanna sing. But here is Brime's Twitch. That we're gonna be there for a little bit until their radio request, and then we're gonna be doing League of Legends. But for now, I will turn off my stream. I'll see you guys in a few. Let me look for my music real quick. Okay, got this. Bye. We're gonna go over to Brime's stream. I guess we're gonna raid over to Brime's stream, so you guys don't have to do anything. Where to raid? Raid Prime_VT. No, I'm not saying that. Isn't that banned on Twitch, Leo? Not on copy that message. It's this one. It's this one.